Hello everyone and welcome to this weekly forex forecast here with Eivindfx on YouTube. Hopefully you have a fantastic Sunday or Monday or whatever it is where you are whenever you see this. Welcome. The other thing is, why is this live, you might ask? Well, it's because I have no energy to be live later today. I'm sorry. So let's go into it. How was your last week, bro? I think this tells me everything. I forgot to put stop loss on my caddy and buy. How is your account doing? My account is, where is it now right now? 222. So it is down. So let's hope that this week is going to be better. My December so far has been absolutely sideways and terrible. So hope that you are ready for some goodness. So what's going on for next week? Next week. First of all, by the way, I just want to mention NFP on Friday. What happened? Well, everything went against what I wanted to do. So there's like, Eivind was wrong. Sorry. The next thing that then I want to mention to you guys is that coming into next week, what is really important? Canadian bank rate statement. Sorry, Bank of Canada rate statement, interest decision on Wednesday. I hope that is going to make us go higher on CAD. Now we made a low on CAD on Friday. I didn't like that one, but I hope that this can give us some strength. The other thing to look out for is the RBA having an interest rate meeting on Tuesday. So, that is a 2-bank, and then there is a 3-bank. Is there a 3-bank? So it's consumer price on Friday. Now, what is going to happen this week? What do you think, Kevin? What is going to happen? Are we going to go up? Are we going to go down? Are we going to go sideways? I don't. I do know what I want to see. I just don't think I will see it. So, Mr. Dizzy, welcome as a YouTube member. I will be live for YouTube members in a couple of an hour after this live. So whenever that is, so probably 2 hours from now, then we'll be going through more fundamental analysis. If you want to be a part of that team, you have to click the dollar button down below, show to support Eivindfx, and then you can click to become a member. Now, dollar. What are we doing right now? What is happening right now? We have range-bound market. It is neither going up, it's neither going down, and by all means, it has hit my stop loss. So for me, I'm like, well, let's see how this goes, eh? I really want us to go high. I really want us to go lower, but it doesn't seem to be working out. Lately on Friday, here we have the bond market buying bonds. What does that mean? Risk off. What does that mean for gold? Gold should rise, but dollar was strong, so it's kind of a bad triangle there. S&P 500 was making a double bottom, triple bottom, or whatever you say. It's no longer bullish. Why is it no longer bullish? Because we are below the 100, we are below the 255, and we're below the 21. All saying downtown. So until then, I am not really going to buy this. Hello, William. Hello, Abbas. Hello, Helmi. But it's accumulating as per the COT. I've literally not seen any COT, so we shall go through that today. Do not worry. I haven't seen it. I honestly have not seen it. So, Aussie. Where is Aussie going? Down. Where's Aussie going? Down. Where's Aussie going? Down. Technically, that's all that we need. That's all that we know. We are down. Does that mean we're going to go down forever? That means that we might go down forever, yes. So, if we're coming into this week, yes, I will put up some indicators. Sorry. But the indicators tell me, that also tells me that this is resistance, okay? I will take that anytime, any day. So, I would say that if price comes up to one of these prices of 70.50, 70.80 area, I think those are good prices. Those are good prices to start sell from. Now, will you put orders in, or would you just see how it goes? Well, that's totally up to you if you're looking for candlesticks or whatever. But the target is down to 69. Do I like this trend? Do I want this to go higher? Yes, but the market tells us we are still very strongly going lower. That means I cannot buy this one. I mean, I will only look for those ones to go lower. So if you are new here today, please give it a like, give it a comment. By the way, if you are new, sorry, that's what I want to say. If you are new here, please ask your questions. What am I doing? What is it happening? What's going to happen next week? I believe dollar is going to strengthen next week. I just believe that. So why? I will go through some reasons throughout the pairs I'm going through. Euro is an interesting case because euro by itself, euro currency is strong. The same thing is Mr. Dollar. Both of them are strong. So if you come into euro this week, you're like, well, how is the market going? Nowhere. We have either upside potential or downside potential. So if I want generally the euro to rise and dollar pairs to rise, this is probably the only one that sees any kind of, I don't know, euro strength against the dollar. But at this moment, as we stand here today, I don't see any good trade setups here. So if I was to make this video the best trade setups, I would have tossed euro far out of the window, okay? But euro is by all standards accumulating buys. And when accumulating buys, it kicks me out at break even. So and in losses. So what do you want to see here? Continuation higher. If you're looking at the moving averages, for that matter, those are kind of flat on the 4 hour, but you want the 4 hour 21, the red cross above the blue. It did, and then it crossed down again. So yeah, I don't like that. Pound. So yeah, what was euro going in here? So euro for this week, I am kind of expecting this one to go lower. Yeah, I think that is okay for now. I think that we can, we can survive with that kind of a scenario again. But that's kind of what you are hoping for as a euro dollar seller. That it continues lower, and it continues lower all the way down to 110, give or take. Probably not the price by itself, but around 110, give or take somewhere. So what do I expect here? I expect all bullishness. I expect this one to continue to fall, but I don't want that. Realistic versus my dreams kind of a thing there. Going into pound, we are seeing strong sell-offs on pound, and we are seeing a lot of bearishness. We have been in a kind of a range this week, and what happened there? Helmy subscribed. Helmy, welcome to the family. Happy to have you here, by the way, mister. So the thing here is for pound is that we are tilted to the downside. Do I want that? No. Again. So if you are a pound seller, which some of you are, you're thinking, well, up to 32, up to 33, and then down to 31. 30 will probably be the prices. This price, and then all the way down here are kind of your scenarios. What you saw on Friday was that we hit M3 already for the week, so that's a bell there as to what is going to happen. If you are a buyer, your charts does not look like this. Your charts look like this. There is nothing to do. Okay, so something like this probably break above 33.50. Until then, you're just waiting. Where do you put your stop loss in all these scenarios? In all these scenarios, you're putting your stop loss at around 50 to 75 pips, depending on your account size. It shouldn't be more than 1% per trade, but something. The other thing is that you are responsible for your trading, not nobody else. You need to take responsibility for your trade. So that means if you have 300 pips in loss, you are supposed to take profit stop loss way before that. Helmy, I'm already in Discord group for a while. Yeah, good. But doesn't matter. Still, you're always welcome. No matter where you are, no matter where you're from, no matter which group or not group you're in, doesn't matter. I still want you here. Why do I want you here? Because you matter, and I'm here for you. I would be in bed today if I was to be truthful with you. So, hope you appreciate the effort that was brought into this today. Also hope that you are, ready for the new week. That you have rested, you have found what you would like to do for this week, and yeah. So 50, 150, 150, 50 are the prices you were looking to sell this week on pound yen. I don't want to sell it, so I'm not going to, but I am going to see what is happening. So this is technically what is happening. Fundamentally, I disagree with this move, but that's what the market does. So somebody has a better plan than me, I guess. Yeah. So coming into New Zealand dollar, I know this one, mister. I know you don't need to tell me, but I know, okay? Up to 67 or 68, and then down to 67 area, 66.80. Okay? Those are the prices going lower. Straightforward, nothing else. If now, throughout this week, we start to making higher highs and higher lows, what do you do then? As a seller, you get out. As a buyer, you are getting ready, right? But for all of the things that is going to happen for next week is basically up to the market, and you really can't do anything about that, but you can plan ahead, right? You can do your best tradings. You can be your best entries. You can be the one that nothing really happened. No, lows were created on Friday. So since lows was created on Friday, you basically need to have a pullback before you can start selling again. But okay, cool. So if you have any pairs for me to cover today, I am very much open. Please give them in, and I am going through the major ones at the moment. It's totally up to you what you want to do, but yeah. So CAD was strong for a moment and then became weak. Came up to M3, I don't like that. I want this to continue lower. Does that happen? It doesn't happen. Why does this happen? Dollar strength is happening. Why does dollar strength happening? Dollar strength happening because we have prospect of further or rate hikes next year. We have a faster pace in the QE program that's already been priced in. We have the market being risk off. We have market taking profit for the COVID, and they have the market now going in and doing what? Let's go to the COT report extremely quickly because I know you guys really hate that, and I'm sorry. So, Australian, how's that going? That was the wrong one, by the way. Australian, how's that going, mate? Who subscribed now? Alex, just subscribe. Thank you. Namaste, sir. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the family. Hope that you have some reasons to be here. So, Australian has gone into this massive short yet again. We have the British one going into more shorts yet again. And not those shorts that you wear, but those actions you take against the currency. Canadian are still experiencing long taken profit, short selling. COT for euro, I'm going to dwell a little bit on that one. Okay, I just need to breathe sometimes. Okay. Okay. A lot of buyers are taking profit on euro indice. Euro currency. What does that matter? What does that mean? That means that big brains are saying, well, what is happening here? Euro. We are sending it to the grave. Grave is it going to. So if you're going by the COT report, there is no confluence so far with euro being strong. There is no confluence of also being strong. And if you look at Japanese yen, massive profit taking on the short side here. We have been massively short yen, and now they're just saying, well, we need a break. Nobody's buying it still, but it's just a profit taking for the yens. Maybe that will come back at a different time. And then the mother of all mothers. Okay, I want to find that that emoji that I just made. Emoji. And I want to find that emoji. Where it is. There it is. That just happened. Nothing was happened by hedge fund managers did not buy dollar. I think that is very, very interesting that they didn't add positions to the long side. They took profit both on the sell side and on the buy side. But as you can see here, we are massively to the bullish side on dollar. The next one to look out for is New Zealand. Just a couple of seconds there. More shorts coming in. That was wrong. And then gold. I know you like gold. Massive buy profits on the long side. Also taking profit on the short side. What does that mean? That means that the buy era of the December are yet to come. We are not seeing either in the reports or on the charts that we should be buying gold, rather buying dollar either. So definitely risk off. So is that encouraging to be a risk off? No, not really whatsoever. So what are you expecting here on USD CAD? If you're a technical trader, you're thinking down to 28 and then up to 29.20. If you are still a bit of a deeper pullback, 27.80 is probably a better price for you, and then going higher. Now, I don't want that, but that's what the market tells me, okay? So, you shall see what you do. Wow. Även golden USSR, please, says Gunaya. Yeah. DXY, short, massive, closed. What do you think about Euro Pound? I am waiting for it to go to the central to M2 zone so I can go long. We can look into that, all right? That's what we can look into. Just having a couple of other things before you go. Gold. What's happening here? Bullish December. Is that happening so far? Nope. We have a double bottom. We have a high, but we don't have a higher high. So we cannot buy this one yet. So I am seeing one word. It starts with a P, and the rest of it is patience. Okay? Patience on gold. Massive thoughts that this will go to the upside. I hope this is going to go to the upside. I just don't know if it is today or if it's 15th of December, okay? Be patient. Don't lose money here that you cannot afford to lose. But yeah, there we go. Oil, another one that has kind of stopped. Those were your sell prices. Maybe this one can finally reverse up. No, it did not. So I would say maybe $60 this week. Maybe $60 this week. I just can't see this one going higher until it makes a higher high then we don't see a higher high. So yeah, it's kind of like if then statements in my head. If I am a buyer and I don't see what I want to, I will go far, far, far away from the pair. I will leave it. So yes. USD yen, another one, just don't care about it at all. Just want to mention that. Don't care about it at all. Mr. Natgas, I hope that we can get a bigger pullback up to 4.5 and then fall. Natgas seems to be bearish at the moment, but also technically fundamentally I want this to go higher. So yeah, I think that we just have to wait for that one, but both of them, one priced into 4.5 region, 4.6 region. Those areas are probably what you want to see. So just waiting for it. This is probably the monthly ones. We are almost at target for the month of December already. Just have that in mind. So if we now start going bullish again, but we still have, that happening. That is still a very great trade. Very great trade. Victor says, what about pound yen? Yes, we will do pound yen. But one thing I want to do before pound yen is I want to tell you that I love you. Okay? So, and if you are in my Discord group, I haven't seen anyone coming in today and say, well, look at that, bro. But if you are in my Discord channel and you went to the off topic, I had a rant there today. So if you want to go and support my rant on my Discord, this is the last thing I posted today. It's about another YouTuber. I'm not going to make a video on it because I don't want to expose it, because I know I have skeletons. I have skeletons in my closet too. So if you're going to want to go back, I probably changed my mind a million times. But it is an alleged trader that is one of the most popular one on the weekly forecast side that, let's say, says one thing 1 week, and the next week changes what he said about the past week, and then changes the story to fit what happened to the market. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. What I'm telling you, last week was absolutely beep. That's what it was. That's how my week was. So, going back to pound yen. Bearish so far. Okay. Pull back up to 50, 150, 150, 150, 50. So those are the two sell prices that you have. And then you should target probably 147.60. So straightforward. You have a new lower low here. If you now are wrong, and this one now makes a higher high this week, then so be it. You have the trend with you. You probably don't have the fundamentals with you, but you have the trend with you. So technically, it's all set up for the downside. So, euro, pound. Now you mentioned I'm going into more weirder currency pairs. So now becomes all the weirdos are now allowed to come out. You can come out of your closets and all those things. So, Alex says central pivot to M2, probably on the weekly that you were thinking about. Yeah, that's a good one. 85 area. I think that's a great trend. Yeah, I think that's a great one. So that is Alex, and I will give you. Let's see if I can find that. I don't know. It's very bad of this one. That it doesn't really. Okay, just give me that one. That's one to Alex. Why do I want to give that to Alex? Because good analysis, bro. Good analysis. Good trend. Higher high. Took profit on the week. Once it's come back down again, then going back up again. There was Evergrande CEO news on the weekend. I think it will impact stocks. I haven't seen anything about the CEO, the Evergrande of the weekend, though. I've also been in the forest, so, or in the countryside, in Guk, as we say in Norway, or in the village, as somebody else calls it. I have a question about your strategy. When the market is at central pivot M2, for example, you entry or you wait for a confirmation double top, creating a low no. No, I just buy the living the living life out of that currency pair if it comes down to what I wanted to do. Okay. So that's just a market wrap. Goldman Sachs expect a doubling of tapering in December. I look around the markets. Traders are looking for sharply lower on stocks. Stocks moves lower. Da 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 da. So today's a fantastic joke is, what is Beethoven's favorite fruit? I know I've told it before, so if you've heard about it before, say I've heard it before, or put a question mark if you don't know. Pound dollar, I've already done pound dollar, mister. Okay, there we are. So, what was it? DAX? DAX? Can do DAX. No, that is not buying as usual. Ja, also, ich habe keine, no. Ich habe, nah, I don't like it. At least not in current world. So, yes, you can probably have like a 0.01 lot here, just for the fun of it, to see how it goes. And then, yeah. So it's a good area, but I wouldn't put my life on it. So yeah. Mohammed. DC says, question mark. Beethoven's favorite fruit is... Oops. Move that way. Banana. There you go. Banana. Yeah. It's just the current market is kind of like, I don't know, it's a bit shaky with the tapering and the interest rates hikes. So, yeah. So, yes, you're allowed to. Yes, in my strategy, I would. But I wouldn't put my whole heart to it. Okay. Good on that one. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Is that a good one even? Oh, nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. I want to pull back here though, but you know, it's a bit far. But yeah, pretty awesome. Awesome trade, mate. That's a boom right there. Good trend. You probably wanted to come back up to, I don't know. I'm just using my pair points now because there's literally no resistance until 90.80. But 90.40 is probably a good one. That's 40 pips up. If you ever get that though. But, oops. If you ever get that though. But, so something like that. Yeah. And then down to 89. What's your rule for stop loss on your strategy? Let's see if I can go to YouTube. I will say it also, but you know, 36 people viewing. Ooh, nice. Stop loss. Let's see, stop loss. Eivindfx. I'm just gonna see if I have a. I have to go to my own channel now. I don't even have authority here. Stop loss strategy. Seems like 150 people saw it. But yeah. There you go, mate. So yes, I do 50 pips to 75 pips. Yeah, Dixie, I mean dollar index, not stocks. I don't trade stocks. Well, okay. How do you just want to learn to trade cross pairs? Funding pairs are easier. Okay, Mr. Brandon. I will tell you a fantastic story, okay? Back in COVID land, we were absolutely crushing it, okay? So, I can't remember the date. Let's call it around March 2020. Taking away that one. And we will go back to March 2020. And apparently I can't do that because I'm too stupid, but let's find a great candle here. Let's find a great candle. That is 9th of March. We are falling 300 pips on the USD on the pound yen. 9th of March 2020. Let's go to USD yen. USD yen on the same day. Let's go find that was 9th of March 2020, not 21. On the same day, 9th. Oh yeah, okay, I didn't even check the day. Okay. Crap. USDN moves 279 pips. That's the day, isn't it? That's the day, full day. I'm going down back to pound yen. I'll take the full day there. And then that is that one. And then the full day is until... My point was that I kind of forgot to do, or I didn't find a good one on it. It's like one move, it was 179 pips on pound yen. On the same time frame, it was 15 on USD yen. Okay? And if you go to cross pair like Aussie CAD, let's just find that Aussie CAD one, just for the fun of it, or probably also New Zealand, but just for the fun of it, just to double check that one with that one. On the same day, the high and low on Aussie New Zealand is 116 pips. On Mr. Aussie CAD, it is... Okay, that's a pretty good one, actually. But, yeah, so... I don't know, 100 pips. So my point is that there's less pips to catch on cross pairs than on Aussie and Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar. Why is that so? Because dollar, yen strengthens. That will equal 0 if those strengthens together at the same speed. At the same time, Aussie, CAD, Euro, Pound, New Zealand goes down on the same move. Now, if they go down, they go stronger. Instead of having equals 0, now this equals 2, for example. Or -2 for that matter, actually. -2. So if this one goes +1, and this one, and then this one goes -1, that will become -2 in my brain at least. So you get a difference. That's why it's so much better to trade those pairs against those pairs instead of those ones together. Now, is there pips to be made within those cross pairs, within those Aussie, CAD, Euro against each other? Absolutely yes. But I would say, for my own personal opinion only, I don't have any statement that proves that this is a good strategy or good pairs to trade. I'm sorry. I can only trade from my own experience, only tell from my own experience. That's all. Okay? Great. So, yeah. I cannot prove that's profitable, that's all. Can you look at CNH, Yen, JPY? Other JPY pairs are lower, but these pairs are ranging. I would discourage you, Salva, to go to CHN JPY because of low liquidity spikes. Also against China, I wouldn't trade. I would rather just stay with the major ones on that one. So when yen pairs becomes bullish as of everyone, that is a much better move than to find the one that goes against the rest of the pack, because that is going to be pushed down in the end. All right. So, yeah. When it's in pivot zone, you entry, or you just touch the zone, or you just have to get out of the zone. No, as I said, Alex 12, I buy if it's in that zone. I literally just put a limit order at the beginning of the day, or be the day before, and if it's hit, it's hit, and if it does not hit, it's not hit. I will literally just buy it. I won't wait for anyone to anything. Abba says risk off, risk on versus risk on. Don't do risk off versus risk off unless real reason is there. All right. So very much welcome, Brandon. Hope that is explaining you more. Probably follow me. Probably check tomorrow. Come back on me on my live tomorrow at around the same time. Actually tomorrow, and check up on me then and be like, Eivind, today, is it better to trade cross pairs or is it better to trade the funding pairs? Okay, smart. Hello, random channel. How are ya? Okay, so Aussie yen, CAD yen. Actually, I want to go to. I have a loss there, and I have an open one here that is still a -9, and I should have stopped load like a long time ago. As you can see here, that's my entry. Good on you. I hope it goes higher this week, and if it doesn't, I have a problem. So we made a lower low on Friday. I really hate that. I pray and hope that it's going to go back up again. But I don't know if this is a stop hunt per se. But I'm going to be buying as long as it goes back up again, okay? So this is like my golden stone so far. This is where I'm like, I'm going to trade this one every single moment of my entire life. At this moment, this is like my... Abbas is like, is this juice or is this red wine? A stop loss has to be above the zone or it doesn't matter. My stop loss has to be below the structure in a buy opportunity or above. If I sell, I need to be above here. If I sell here, I need to be above there. If I sell here, I need to be, I don't know, above something. So if I sell here, above here. If I sell here, above here, and there it goes out, I guess. But, yeah, generally speaking. If you think I'm going to drink on a Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m., you might be right. You might be right, but I'm not going to disclose what it is. It's a bit, yeah, something there. So, CAD yen, I want this to go higher. I want this to break 89 yet again. So I'm going to find my 89 limit order. No, alert, sorry. Around 89. So wait for that one to go higher. And I'm good to go. I don't have any targets for this week. I don't have anything else for young CAD yen. I just want this to go higher. Okay? Aussie yen. Same thing with the Aussie dollar. Come back up again to 79.70. Up to resistance. And then boom. Down again to 77.50. Those are straightforward trade plans. Nothing wrong. Nothing dangly there. The only question is, was that the low you were hoping for as a seller? Probably was. Is that what you're hoping for as a long-term buyer? Not at all. You still have some moves all the way down to target this week, those to 75.50. If we hit 75.50, 77.50 to this week, it's going to be nice pullback. So if we hit it early, that would be a godsend. That would be a godsend for me. So hopefully that will happen. All right. What is your pairs? What do you want to cover? I am all for you here. Euro yen is also here. No lower low per se. So still waiting for this one to go higher yet again. Okay. We're just waiting. You're teasing me. So really, the forecast for this week is basically wait for it to go higher. Wait for it. If it goes lower, then let it go lower. Do you think you should be selling this one right now? Do you feel like, well, I'm a seller and I'm strong and I'm convicted. I think this is going to go downtown. Well, then that's what you should be doing. You shouldn't be selling it. But I cannot make any decisions for you. It's totally up to you. So, either 75.80 or 127, 128, or 127.80. Those are the prices I would look to. Merci beaucoup. Oui, oui. Wowie. New Zealand yen, another one that is just going up to resistance, up to 76, 70, going downtown to 75. I am going to mention another couple pairs that you have mentioned, and then I'm going to leave you guys off because I have other things to do. I'm going to be live with the YouTube members. DC and some people in an hour. We'll go through some fundamental reasons. And if you feel like that would be fantastic, click that join button there, and it costs you, well, it costs you actually even $15 a month to be a part of it. So, yeah. That would be amazing. Why should you be a part of it? Well, it's fundamental analysis for $15 only a month. I don't know if that's going to bother you. If that's something you should improve on, come there, ask questions. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not really selling it. I'm only saying if you want, that's what you should do. I could also have sold the mentorship about fundamental analysis at $500. So I think this is a better price point for you. But it's up to you. So yeah. What else? What have I not done yet? BTC up to 51,000 and then downtown again because it hasn't made a higher high yet. Probably 40,000 is the target for this week. I'm sorry. US 30 still hasn't reversed up yet, so I'm just waiting for that one to happen. UK still hasn't reversed up, waiting for that one. USDs are okay. I said, ladies and gentlemen, 1575 last week. That is that price there. Literally had hit once. And waiting for pullback and going higher. I would see this as broken resistance now. So 16,000 and above. Down to 1590 are the areas you can look to. Up to 1641. Not really trading advice, but that's what you can expect from next week to happen. Index on yen, a higher high there, so just waiting for this one to go lower. Silver hasn't really been touched, but it's bearish, so just waiting on it. Gold, my gold diggers, let me go through gold again. I want this to go higher. I haven't seen proof of that one happening so far, so I'm all waiting to go past 1800, catch a pullback so we can go up to 19 or 2000. I think we're going to go bullish in December. We're going to go bullish in January. We're going to go bullish maybe in February, but at least for those 2 months minimally, we're going to see an uptrend. So I hope to see you on that bullish trend. I still haven't bought anything that would tell me to go higher. But yeah, so just a reference on the yen pairs. It is a lower low, so I'm just waiting for this one to go back up again. Pound CAD, last pair today. Pound CAD. Range, wouldn't trade it. That's a no-go zone. No-go zone is a range. I don't care. I don't do it. It is not something I would like to see. So I want a trend. I want price to move. I want to go to the moon. Until tomorrow, let's go back tomorrow. We're going to be live on A1 Trading and on my YouTube channel at 4 p.m. my time. That is 1 hour earlier than right now. See you then. Make sure to like this one if you liked it. I'm thinking dollar bullish. I'm thinking yen bullish this week. So we shall see. I don't want to happen, but that's what I technically can see happening. So until then, boom. Have a great day. See you soon. Love your family.